this is Crystal with Hattis Hierophant. I am your tarot reader. Leo, I hope you are doing well. We are going to do your July general reading. My love, the center of your reading is that of the Fool. Oh, when I pull this card, all I hear is the Fool's journey. And to me, the Fool's journey is one of such excitement because the aspect is so full circle, meaning that it's a beginning and an ending. Which one is it for you, Leo? You see, because if something is ending, then that means, hopefully, Leo, you've gained some experience from that. And then if we have a beginning, the newness of starting something you're not familiar with, I don't see a worry for you. I see it more of like an excitement for you, something new and energetic and innovative. And I feel like it's right up your alley. When I envision you on this journey, Leo, I see you on this path. And it's like, I'm thinking of Oz, right? The Wizard of Oz, the kind of, ease on down road. I feel like this yellow brick road has been laid for you. And each step you take, each brick is just like, boom, boom, just for you, Leo. And not only do I see this for July, I was going to say July, August, but I see it July until the end of the year. You are going to have this road that is just going to start forming for you each and every step. I love it. And Leo, I am giving us a little caution because the thing about being the Fool and on the Fool's journey, sometimes our inexperience, coupled with that excitement that you already have, Leo. You already have that childlike energy, right? That fun energy, that very outwardly energy. Sometimes we can take a wrong step, right? We'll go a different direction because we kind of lose focus. So the message I'm getting here for you, Leo, because each step is going so clear for you, I almost feel like you're not going to trust it after a while. You're going to be like, wait a minute. Like it's happening too easily. Like it seems like every time I turn, it's like, hey Leo, you're like, whoa, how did you even know I was going to be here? I don't know, but nice to see you. Hey Leo, oh wow, okay, this is getting weird. You know what? I'm leaving this place. Like, don't get like that, right? Follow those bricks. If it feels good, then go with it, right? Don't be afraid of your blessings. Don't be afraid and think you don't deserve it because you do. And what I'm getting is you've put the work in, and you've been putting the work in here and here, right? You've been manifesting it with your thoughts, with your dreams, with your fantasies, right? You've been manifesting this. Okay. So enough about that Fool's journey. I'm really excited for you because that energy is so delicious, for lack of a better word. So now let's go on to your moon energy. Your moon energy is where your emotions are. This is where you chit chat with spirit and you don't even realize you are, because whatever you're thinking and vibrating in, spirit grabs it and says, oh, that's what you want, Leo? Oh, okay, you want that? I'm going to give it to you. That's why what we put here and what we put here are so very important. So the first energy I get for you, Leo, in your moon energy is that of the Knight of Swords. The word I got right away is go get them, Leo. And then I have the Three of Wands along with the Five of Pentacles. So the energy I get right away, Leo, I don't know if some of us, I just hear movement, like you need movement. And that is the key word that means so many different things for all of you. You want to see movement in your job. You want to see movement in your career. You want to see movement in your business. You want to see movement in your money growing. You want to see movement in relationships. It's almost like you, and it's not even you're tired of being stagnant. You're tired of being complacent. That's what it is. You're tired of the complacency and you're ready to get that going. And you're so over the complacency that you're feeling like, I don't feel like this is emotionally bankrupt. I feel more like, okay, so right away, Leo, I'm feeling like some of us who are in that business realm, or we're trying to start a business, or we're trying to get back to work. Financially, I feel like you just want more. You feel like you don't have enough. Like your fantasies and your your thought process and what you're trying to meditate, it really does have a financial backing. And it's not like, Leo, this is very interesting, because I don't see you necessarily wanting this money to floss, right? Let me show you what I have. And Leo, sometimes we have a reputation of having that, but I don't see that. I see it like, I need money to make money. I need this loan to invest in my business, right? That's what I'm seeing. And then I see that stuff afterwards. So I see that you want this money for your future, for your business. And I even see some of you wanting it for your family as well. Well, in my opinion, that is a true aspect of Leo anyway. The reason why Leo is so big and bold and out front is not because they're trying to show what they got. They want to make sure that you see them first so they can help who's back there, which is normally their people, right? So that we're clear. Okay, so now we're going to go into your sun energy. We're going to see if we can kind of tap into what our moon energy is helping us with, right? What are we manifesting? And I have the Death card. So we obviously have some change, and I'm now in your sun energy, and your sun energy is your ego. This is where you show up. And with this Death energy that's come up, that is a definite shift. There is something that we are no longer going to serve, right? And there's also something that no longer serves us, and you can't come back from it, and you don't want to. It's almost like it's overdue. And I feel like most of us, some of us it's a relationship, some of us are ending a relationship, and some of us it's a business relationship, right? So I don't know if we're quitting our jobs, if we're finding a new business partner, or you're kind of ending a business relationship. But I do feel that, and I do feel like some of us, it is an actual relationship, and it's showing up in our sun energy. And I see this happening in July, August, if it's going to happen. So I'm sure some cross watchers just clicked off. I'm very sorry. It may not be you. It could be the job. I'm just saying, don't hate the messenger, because shortly thereafter, I have the Ace of Cups. Not only do I have the Ace of Cups, I have the sun energy. Right? We have two major arcanas, the Death, the Sun, and the Ace of Cups. This is beautiful, right? This was completely necessary for this new start, this new love. And love isn't always relationships. Love is sometimes that job you love doing, that volunteer work that you love doing, right? This comes from here, from your heart chakra, when you have the Ace of Cups. And then with the Sun card coupled with it, this is the most beautiful card in the deck, coupled with one of the most, I don't want to say the scariest. Yes, it is. It's the scariest. Not in that I'm afraid of dying, but I'm afraid that I'm not ready. I'm not ready for that new thing, because sometimes the reason why we hold on to those old things for so long, no matter how horrible they are, no matter if they're not serving us or doing us any good or making us feel good about ourselves, we're familiar with that. And we'll hold on to it until Spirit yanks it out. And when Spirit yanks it out, it's a yank. And by the time we're here, by the time Spirit does this, and I like it that's in your sun energy and not your moon energy, makes me feel like that this is a decision you're making, Leo. And I also feel like, Leo, that some of us, it is a decision that is being made for us. Either way, it's ding dong dead, right? And it really doesn't matter, because what's also coming up is the Ace of Cups along with the sun energy. And this is a new beginning, right? A new start, prosperity. And this is almost like the little extra boost. This is the sprinkles on top, right? This makes it even more delicious and ooey gooey. And it's in your sun energy, so we can expect it's gonna show up. And because I have two major arcanas along with that Ace of Cups. And really, I really do feel like that this is almost like a turbo boost. This is like, like nitro that's helping you along in your sun energy. I just feel like that whatever bankruptcy that we're feeling in our moon energy, Spirit is like, it's unnecessary to feel that way. I feel like you don't need it anyway. Whatever it is you feel like that you don't have, you don't need it. And I feel like that's why this death card is showing up. We need to get rid of that way of thinking. And really, like I said, whenever we start thinking about it and we bring it into our moon energy, that's what we present to spirit. And if we're like, spirit, here we go, I'm always broke. Here, spirit, no one cares about me. And spirit's like, oh, okay, you don't want anybody to care about you? Okay, Leo doesn't want anybody to care about them, so let's take it home, right? You see what I'm saying? So if you tell spirit, like, I'm worth it, I'm worthy, I'm prosperous. Spirit's like, oh, okay. Then let's put you en route. Let's put you on track. Let's put you on the fastest horse there. You see what I'm saying, Leo? All right, my love. Now let's go into your immediate present, which is very interesting, which is the Empress. I mean, you can't see the card. I have to show you the card, right? The Empress, and this is also Libran energy. And not only that, this is also that energy under Venus, right? And that energy under Venus is all about seduction and beauty. And I actually see you doing that, Leo. I see you really paying attention to how you look. So I do see that in your immediate present. And it could be with this new love, this new relationship, and this fool's journey, right? Look how spiffily he's dressed, okay? He's not like the hermit, you know, who's kind of in rags and tags. He's in his best. He's in his best duds. And with it being right there next to the Empress, whom are you trying to impress? Is it this new boss? Is it this new presentation? Is it this new relationship? Whatever the case, for this to show up in your immediate present and this to be in your sun energy, that is absolutely beautiful. Prosperity on prosperity on prosperity. And not only that, we have a baby here and we have her pregnant, right? So this tells me, especially with the Fool being in the center, is whatever this new thing is, it's just now birthing, right? So whatever this ending is that has to occur is so that we can have this new beginning. And really, I feel like it's more idea driven, right? I know some of you may be picking up on, pregnancies and such, but I'm not, I feel like it's really more idea based. I feel like it's more of a shift of I am in the beginning. This is the start. Like, this is just being fertilized to become something bigger for the future, right? This is all futuristic energy of it being so young right now. And the Fool energy is also that too. It's the number before the zero, right? It's the beginning before the beginning. And then in your immediate present, I have the 10 of Pentacles. Remember I said not to worry about, that feeling of feeling bankrupt, not having enough, not having the money, not having the financial backing. I feel like that we're going to get it a different kind of way. Even though this 10 of Pentacles is one of, it's a big family card, right? So it doesn't only mean like finances, being abundant, but it also means that of having backing. And sometimes, Leo, it's not about financial backing. Sometimes it's about that heartfelt support that I got Leo's back. And sometimes some people, just by them saying that, and they're like, oh, you know Leo? Oh, well, if you know Leo and you can vet Leo, I'm in, because I already know you're good people. So you see, you have all these people around you. You have all these things around you that are vetting you, to where that's why this is not necessary. Because it's almost like when you are vetted in, I'm getting the chills, so this is 100. When you are vetted in, those bricks that were being laid out for you, they're laying them out for you. Because all the support that you have come from like good people. And it's going to surprise the heck out of you. It's actually going to be a bit overwhelming to you, Leo. Because you're going to be like, I didn't think you guys thought that highly of me. I didn't even think that highly of myself. And Spirit's like, well, get used to it. Because like I said, this is your journey until the end of the year, really, and it's really going to affect a long time. Okay, let's just say that it's going to affect a long time. So let's do some expansion, shall we? Let's do some expansion. We're going to expand on your moon energy. Alrighty. Fair enough. All right, my love. So I expanded on that Knight of Swords, and we have the Tower card. This is in your moon energy. We already know this because we saw the Death card in your sun energy. We should have known this was going to happen. There is a big shakeup that is going to occur here, along with the Queen of Pentacles. Now, the energy I get from this is during that Tower moment, and Tower moments are quick shifts. They're quick pivots, and it's immediate change. And the whole foundation of how things used to be and how they were and how they used to operate have to change. But the interesting thing about this Tower is you see the foundation is still there. It's just the building, and some people in the building had to change and had to leave. And I feel like with this Queen of Pentacles that we're going to have a much more nurturing aspect that's going to come in. Now, when I expand on that Five of Pentacles, and I have the Ten of Swords along with the Ten of Wands. And I find this very interesting because, you know, tens are the finishers, right? Nines are endings. 10 is the cleanup, okay? Much like when you paint a house and you finish painting, you're not done yet. That's a 9. You know when it's a 10? It's when you remove all the tape, all the stuff off the floor, you put all your furniture back, now you put your paintings up, and now you look around. That's the 10, it's the finisher. This is a finisher of this thought process of feeling abandoned, like you don't have enough, and like no one cares about you. Obviously, people do, Leo. And this is just a signification. Is that a word? This signifies, right? Because Spirit is telling you in your moon energy, we don't even have to think this way anymore. Those days are ding dong dead. And we understand that it took a little while to get there, and it took some work because you have these 10 of Wands. But I love that 10 of Wands energy, because I find when that 10 of Wands energy comes up, that's because we have a lot of opportunities that are coming our way. And the reason I take it as a positive is because every wand that he's carrying, he's not struggling. His back is only bent over for balance, not because he can't handle it. Not one wand is coming out of his hand, out of his grip. It's because he's got it. And Leo, you've got it. Be ready. Now, when I expand on that 3 of Wands, I have the 7 of Pentacles, along with the 4 of Swords and the 2 of Cups. Now listen, the energy I'm getting, right? There's going to be some folks who I almost feel like, how else can I put this? You know, people who didn't say too much before, when you were telling them, you know, how you felt, or telling them about your wishes, hopes, and dreams. You were telling them about this business idea, right? And you know who it is, you know who they are, you know the situation. Okay, and maybe they didn't give you the time of day. Like, Leo, you're talking nonsense. Oh, please, you can't be with me. Not you, Leo. And then all of a sudden, when you start having these pivotal partnerships, it's all of a sudden they're going to be like, oh, wait a minute. Hey, Leo, you know what? I like you again. Hey, Leo, those ideas, you know what? I want in. Right? Don't trust it. Don't trust it. Because all they want to do is get a piece of you for the time being, because now you're the new star. right? I don't even want to put it like that because it's not like necessarily that you're the star. It's like you're finally in your element. That's what it is. You're in your element. This is why you're looking good, right? It's almost like you finally have, you know, those little round games that you used to give toddlers. I don't know if they still have them. And they have different shapes all around them, right? So triangle, it's a circle, it's a rectangle. And the idea was to have the child put the circle with the circle and the triangle with the triangle, right? But they would struggle if they had the triangle trying to put it in the square. And that's what's been happening with you, Leo. Now all of a sudden, the circle slides in the circle, the square slides in the square, the triangle slides in the triangle. It's just seamless for you now. That's the feeling. And when people can pick up on that energy, they start to realize I missed out on something. And they're going to try to get on that bandwagon of Leo's pieces are fitting. I want some of that. And you're going to know who they are. I'm very, very clear about this. It's almost like they're going to come out of hiding, out of resting. They're going to climb their little behinds out of this coffin talking about, hey, Leo, remember me? And you know, Leo, I don't see you being ugly. I don't see you being nasty. Like, where were you when? I see you being like, you know what? Nice to see you. So sorry I don't have time to talk right now. I got some stuff to do, and you're sincere about it. Well done, Leo. Because I almost feel like they don't deserve the amount of respect you're giving them, and you're doing it, and it's sincere. That is called integrity, folks. Proud of you, Leo. I'm proud of you. Okay, so now let's expand on what's going on in your sun energy, my love. Let's see what's going on with this death card. Yeah. I mean, we knew that, right? Yeah. So I expanded that death card, and we have the Four of Wands along with the Page of Swords. So there is definitely a relationship that is ending. I just see partnership. There is a relationship that once started, and it was harmonious. It was, I felt like it served a purpose, right? I don't feel like it was like twin flame-ish, or it was like meant to be, or, you know, it was meant to begin, and it was also meant to have an ending, because there's a certain immaturity that, and that's the energy I'm getting there. There's a certain immaturity that is still happening with the other party. Like, you've moved on, you've grown in a certain aspect, and they have not. So it's no longer a partnership, because if you hang on to it, if you hang on to this immature way of doing it, and I feel like I want to use a different word, not necessarily that it's immature, but it's just not updated, right? There's no movement. If you hang on to that idea of it's not moving and it's not updated, you will fall behind, and it's like an all or nothing, right? It's either you let this go, and if you don't, then you're gonna be stuck here. You see, you have the priest, and you have this child here, and you have these children. You have all of these things beneath the horse that when he rides off, they're still going to be there doing nothing, but just wallowing in, why didn't it work out? Why didn't it? Because you didn't move. You didn't accept this energy for what it is, that it's no longer valuable, right? So then I move on to this sun energy, and I have the Five of Wands along with the Knight of Pentacles. And like I had mentioned before, like we saw it in your moon energy, and as it should show up in your sun energy. So remember how I said, you know, these folks, these people, that person that you try to tell them about, you know, how you felt, or you tried to tell them about your business idea, or whatever the case. And now they're trying to come up and say, hey, Leo, boy, you spotlight's like on you. What is different? I want in. And because you really nonchalantly are like, look, would love to sit and chat. I sincerely cannot, right? It took you a little while to get here. But once you did, now people are like, oh, you think you all that? You think you all that now, Leo? Now you don't want me anymore? You think you're too good for me now? Like, that's the energy I'm getting, and it's low-key, high-key, low-key jelly, right? They're just a little jealous. And that's the thing, when you know those people who just have this glow, sometimes you just, you know, you look across a room and you see someone, and it's not that they're necessarily beautiful or gorgeous, but you just see like this glow that is resonating from their body. That's what you have right now. And the thing about that is like flies to a light bulb, honey, or a moth to a flame. That's a better analogy. They can't frippin' help themselves. And then when they get too close to the flame and they burn, they're like, ah, Leo, what's wrong with you? Right? It's because it's not their moment. Doesn't mean you're better than them. This just happens to be your brick, your yellow brick road that's coming for you. And it comes for us all at some point in life. It really does. This just happens to be yours and it's not theirs. Don't let them being mad that it's not their yellow brick road moment. Okay? All right, so enough of that. I hope I brought that home. So I expanded on that Ace of Cups, and we have the Queen of Swords, Ace of Swords. This is truth, right? And you know the Queen of Swords by the time she shows up, and this is also, I don't know if we have to get some attorneys involved, or I feel like attorneys, accountants, like, you know, there's some legal stuff that we're gonna have to like hash out. And I feel like there's gonna be contracts that's gonna have to be written out. Okay. So I definitely see that with the Ace of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Like I was saying, by the time she shows up, she's not, what's the word I'm looking for? She's not like the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is a bit more nurturing, right? She'll come in a room and, you know, would you like some tea and crackers? And how you doing? How's your family? How's everybody? The Queen of Swords, when she shows up, she's like, hey, how you doing? Let's get down to business. It's not that she doesn't care. She's just focused on getting down to the truth of the matter, getting things done, moving forward. And because we have it coupled up with the Ace of Swords, right? This is a new beginning in truth. This is a new beginning in justice, right? This is a new beginning in, I hear moral correctness. And then because we have the Two of Pentacles that are there, by the time we have a Two of Pentacles, it's, you have all the information you need. Now it's about making decisions based on the information at hand. Now that I have this information about this business, about this movement, about this relationship, about this career, now that I have my pros and cons, let's get down to the truth of the matter. And really, that's the message here, Leo. If you feel like you can't decide, look at the truth. And does it resonate with your heart and your passion? Because these are two starts here. And it's like you can't move forward if it does not resonate in your heart. Okay. We are going to smooth out your immediate present. Let's see what's going on there. Yep. So I expanded on that Empress energy, and we have the Six of Cups along with the Lovers card. So I have some Gemini energy here along with the Libra energy as well. What was I going to say? So Leo, there's some relationship business going on for sure. And because I do have the Six of Cups there along with the Lovers card, this is someone who is coming from the past, and they're going to try to kind of come back into your immediate present. I'm going to expand on, I see. So really, at the end of the day, it's about you making that choice. Do you make that choice of Yes, I'm going to go forward with this. I'm going to go forward with you because I feel like there's going to be a discussion. And again, it's love and business. It's love and career. Like it could be either or. But I feel like that choice of love is still there and completely up to you. Because you are going to know the truth, you are going to know the ins and outs, and you're going to be able to weigh your pros and cons. And really, Leo, I don't see a bad decision, but is it one that you can live with? Okay. When I expand on that 10 of Pentacles, I have the 7 of Cups along with the 6 of Pentacles. And you know, this is energy of just really, I don't want to say chaos, but so many things happening at once that sometimes it puts you in a position of having a hard time making a decision, because some things can look wonderful and appropriate and even exciting, but they're not necessarily for you. So for example, let's say you get a new job and you're making, I don't know, $100,000 a year, and you can now afford to buy a new house, a new car, a new boat. And some of those things look absolutely wonderful, right? They look wonderful and shiny and, you know, something you've been waiting for your whole life. But is it smart? Will it serve you in the end to have all these bills with this new money you just have, and now you can't even enjoy it because now you have to use all this money to upkeep all these new things. So now it created something that really wasn't so great, right? So I feel like that we just have to be, I hear the word judgmental, okay? We have to be judgmental in the information that we get. Discernment. Right? Because I feel like that you're going to be getting a lot of it. And with the scales here, and this is more Libran energy, I feel like there's going to be some, not only do I feel Libran energy, but I also feel like that we are going to be dealing with law, really. With law. I don't want to say that. I want to say law and order. It's all over the news, but I feel that, okay? I feel like we're gonna have to sit down and rewrite, redo, and some of us it's gonna be just restructuring, okay? I'm gonna leave it at that. All right, so when I expand on that Fool card, I have the Page of Cups, the Moon energy, along with the 7 of Wands. So because this has expanded on your full energy, on that center energy, we can expect that now until the end of the year, there is going to be some new creative changes that are coming for you, Leo. That's going to come in your path. It's inevitable. I can see that, and I know you can feel it. And some of the things, do not be afraid to defend your ideas and your thought process. And you're going to have to, okay? Even during those times where everyone else just seems batshit crazy. Okay, my love, I hope that resonates with you. I know it's a lot going on in there, but I hope you got something out of it. I am now going to get your angel card, which is the energy that we kind of want to hang on to in July for you. And let's see what it is. I'm mixing it up. Okay, I'm feeling it, and I got it. And ours is forgiveness. I'm going to shoot that across the way because every time I put this up, it's completely backwards. But with that being the energy for you for July, forgiveness. Forgiveness is such a freeing energy. And I feel like not only is it a freeing energy, once that energy of forgiveness is released, it opens up a part of you to receive blessings, to receive insight, to receive love, to receive downloads. Forgiveness is such a small payment to receive other things from spirit. So I encourage it. All right, Leo, I hope this resonated with you, and I absolutely adore you.